Hooray-o.
What up, guys? What's up? How's everyone doing? I am Karcha. Thank you for the tier 1. 18 months, man. Dude. Been here for a while. Dibble Day, how's it going? One Drunk Man, RP Morrison, Kinnick. How's everyone doing this morning? Or this afternoon? It's afternoon just now. I wanna. What up? Today we're building something that I've never built before. We're doing a lot of firsts. We're doing a first build in a Clueboard. If you tuned in on Wednesday, talked about how this is like somewhat of a classic in the community. Captomatics or Captomaniacs. What up? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Wedding day number 2 for you, or for are you at a friend's wedding? If it's for you, then congrats. If it's for a friend, congratulations to them. Yeah, Clueboard, haven't heard that name in a long time. Yeah, exactly. It is a classic in the community. It's a board that kind of, I feel like it popularized, words are hard, a layout that wasn't very common in the community as far as for a custom-ish board. There's nothing really crazy about a clue board. It's not anything super special in terms of the way that the board comes together. It doesn't have a crazy mounting style. It's not insane, but it is good. For you, dude, RP Morrison, congrats. Congratulations on tying the knot. Hope you're getting to enjoy that with some friends and family today. Enjoy your big day. Are you going on a fancy like honeymoon after? Or are you waiting until COVID's a little bit more on the DL before you head out on a honeymoon? But yeah, we're also trying out the Taro ball switch, which I'd never used before. So later this year, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it seems like if things keep going the way they are, people keep getting their oh, not this year. Yeah, it does seem like, though, if people keep getting their vaccinations. I'm actually getting my getting a vaccination tomorrow. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be nice. I have a trip not until the end of October, but with a family, with like a big camping trip going up to Yellowstone. So it's gonna be good. I'm the only one in my family right now that's not vaccinated, so I feel very irresponsible, to say the least. Vax me, daddy. All right, let's get into it. All right, so if you've never seen a Clueboard before, this is it. Sorry, we got just making sure that everything looks good. I feel like this might be a little bit overexposed. Let's see. Let's go down one. There we go. How's that look? Still getting everything all set up in my new apartment. So yeah. But yeah, so this is a Clueboard. This is a Clueboard we're building today. It is a gray top with like a teal bottom. Let me turn music down just a hair. Let me know if music is too loud or anything. But yeah, so you got a teal bottom. Nice fat bump-ons. And you think these are like feet. They're not even really bump-ons, but they are made out of the same material. But yeah, with a gray top, with a nice little Clueboard there. Let's take it apart. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, the colors do look good. But yeah, this is a pretty simple board overall. Nothing crazy. Like I said, it's kind of a classic in the community. So you've got your little. This one is obviously used, so it's got a little bit of scuffs in there, but see, it says Clueboard. Pretty fancy. Nice little. Yeah, it is a 660. It popularized kind of the custom 660, I think. You know, got your little acrylic layer for your diffusion, I guess, of LEDs, which this one doesn't have really any. Yeah, it doesn't. But yeah, integrated plate, so it'll be a fairly stiff typing experience. But I mean, hey, it works. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of integrated plates as of late. Typically, and the same goes with this one. It's a relatively thick boy plate, so you can see just much like a Rama M60, where it's a pretty thick integrated plate, so that way provide some stiffness there. But yeah, let's kind of that back together. Seems like the 660 layout kind of fell off. Yeah, I mean, it's this one and then the Leopold that are like the two boards that I think people really think of when they think of 660. Obviously, the Delta Blade just ran and didn't do too hot. So I think, Kennick, I think you're right, man. The 660 layout is not one that is super sought after in the community. But hey, it's still cool. It's funny because you look at excuse me. You look at this compared to something like a Think 6.5, you know, and it's not that different in terms of the layout. With, you know, Think 6.5 just got like a badge right here and there's not really this gap. So it's funny how like this layout has kind of fallen off, but things like this Think 6.5 have done really, really well, as well as a couple others that utilize those badges in weird spots to make basically a slightly modified version of the 660. So yeah, here PCB, pretty basic. Pretty basic, but nice that they've got, if you can see it on there, the little notations about where stuff goes. This is a desoldered PCB. I will say this is not the one that came in the board. I know the owner of this board purchased it secondhand, and I must say the build that was in here was very like destroyed in terms of like the PCB was kind of destroyed. So I'm happy that they provided a PCB that was it didn't have quite as much damage to it. So yeah. Yes, I did. Shitty. Is this yours, X Deeds? I didn't even know. Chewy didn't even tell me. So yeah, it was rough. There was you could tell obviously there were some issues. It had been desoldered and soldered multiple times because there was like portions of it that were like black. Had wires connecting switches. But yeah. And then we got our Taro Ball switches, which I'm excited for. I haven't used the because these are basically the bobas, right? Is that correct? I'm assuming, considering Taro, boba. I should have researched that, huh? That probably would have been a good idea. Taro Ball switch. Let's see. Oh no, it's JWK. So it's like a T1, and they're lubed with G Lube. Interesting. This is gonna be my first time using G Lube. And then we've got some fairly matching little stabs. We got these the C3 equals. Yeah, it's like the lilac. Then we've got the C3 equals with the fluorescent yellow housings with the purple stems, as well as the purple wires. So pretty cool little look. I will say, as much as Chewy and I are not biggest fans of TKC, I do like the ability of having these and it not costing more money to get the colored, and you're able to do something unique with your stabilizers. And then there's also the stabilizer like little gaskets provided as well. So use these on there. So let's go ahead and start doing some stabs. I know this board only supports a 6.25 as like a standard wire. It doesn't support like it doesn't support 7U. It supports like some split options, but no other. So we're using all four. So but it doesn't support 7U, so you can't do 7U with a split backspace, even though the PCB would support split backspace. It does support 6U and 2U and 2.75U. So yeah. Console peasant loop, dude. Don't hate on the G Lube. If people are about it, then people are about it, man. There was some band-aids on here that had been on here for a minute. I went ahead and took them off because we're going to be using the little gasket film stabilizer thingies. But yeah, let's bust these mugs open. Get going. Did everyone have a good week this week? Man, this yellow is fucking bright. Legitimately, it looks like a highlighter. It looks like someone cut up and melted a highlighter and formed it into this. All right, so for these stabilizers, we're going to be doing some 205 grade 0 on the housings and the inserts. And then our XHT BDZ, thank you, Space Cables, using this on the wires. It needed something bright. Yeah, absolutely. I'm guessing you wanted me to build it with the keycaps you provided as well. I plan on using those keycaps, so. I am interested to see, this is the V2 of the C3 equals stabs. And the V1s were relatively tight and a little bit kind of scratchy at first. I feel like a lot of pure palm stuff ends up being like that. When did this board come out? Man, a long time ago. I think, let's see. See if there's like dates on this. At least like 2016 or 15, something like that. Is I think when the initial Clueboard came out. Definitely before my time in the hobby. Before my time in the hobby. Or maybe it was running when I first got in the hobby, but I just didn't know about it. I actually did get a chance to meet and just talk to him just a little bit. Scully, the guy who designed the Clueboard, at the NorCal meetup 2 years ago. Back in 2019. Nice guy. Nice guy. He's doing his thing. He's got his California macro pad. Just fucking riding the wave, you know? Getting it done. But also Serious Bros rocking mine with DMG. Hell yeah, Brez. What do you have in your Serious, Brez? What switches? And do you have a Palm one, or did you get one of the newer the polycarb ones? I remember when the series first came out, Nolivs, I copied your build with Olive originally because I liked it so much. Dude, hell yeah. Dude, then the all palm, the palm on palm. Small request. Please sign the inside of the case before you finish. All right. I won't be able to do it on stream because I don't have a Sharpie. But I will totally do that. I'll totally grab a Sharpie. Actually, I think I have a Sharpie, but it's like a Magnum Sharpie, so it's like the most giant chisel tip Sharpie in the world. And yes, Sharpie does in fact have a Sharpie called the Magnum. You're in Texas, right? Yeah, I am. I am in North Dallas. Crucified Poo, welcome. Yeah, I'm in North Dallas, man. Love your 1 kilo serious. I got my first 1 kilo 60 coming in soon. Hit on the JO2 extras, dude. Congrats, man. That's awesome. I love the JO2. I think it looks really cool. I like the aesthetic of the pin rail. Do you want to build one of my boards when I get it? You're in Irving? Sure. Hit up either Chewy or myself on Discord and we can set it up. We are both in the area, man. Picked up a Piggy 60 earlier. Hell yeah, man. Honestly, I contemplated the Piggy. Because while the elephant... I built an elephant and I wasn't actually really happy with it. Like, not the build itself, but like the board. And I think the reason why I didn't want to go with the Piggy, even though I really liked the aesthetic of it and I like the chonkiness, is that I don't like using a wrist rest. And especially with the elephant, you legitimately cannot use the board without a wrist rest if you are someone who likes to have your wrists lower than the board and it be comfortable. Like if you don't hover your wrists, which I don't, which is improper typing. So I understand that it's kind of strange, but hey, preference, right? So that's my only thing with the Piggy and the elephant, is that the front height of the board is so high that you basically need a wrist rest in order to use it. Unless you're someone that can hover your wrists and that not be painful for you. But it is a really cool board. Again, a relatively nothing too crazy with it. It's a relatively simple board. It's more about like a novelty of it being so chonk than anything else, I feel like. I can't remember. Did they do PVD weights again, or did they not do PVD weights for the Piggy? Because I know the elephant, even the one that I built, had some PVD issues just because PVD sucks on the weight itself. I don't like chonky boards. Well, you would not like the Piggy because it is a chonk and a half. PVD can look good. PVD can look good. PVD is very hard to look good on a lot of the things in our community. I don't know why exactly the stuff in our community. It could be the way that it's machined. Could be the PVD process. But thing about PVD is you almost need the surface that it's adhering to be perfectly smooth, and a lot of times keyboards, even really great keyboards, are not manufactured perfectly smooth, and so can cause some issues. They did have that option, but I went all E-white with a PC plate. Ooh, fancy. You know, I haven't used a lot of PC plates. I've used a lot of palm, which is, I guess, similar in the fact that it's very flexible, but not in sound. I think sound is quite different just because of the makeup of the plastic, but congrats, man. Congratulations. I'm sure if they're offering PVD again, they have plans to make sure that it doesn't happen the same way it did last time. You like FR4 too? Yeah, FR4 is nice. Those are, I think the weird plate materials, the non metal ones. Dude.
Who is that?
Luba Zuka. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, man. How was your stream, my dude? What you building? I'm building a Clueboard, my guy. This guy. Clueboard, a little 660 layout. Should be nice and easy and fun. What's that? It's a 660 board that is kind of a classic in the community. It's a little bit older. It's nothing new and crazy, but it's consistency, you know? It's that board you go to and surprises you every time, you know? Not everything has to be the hype new board. Sometimes a classic just, it hits you in the feels, you know? What's the keyboard in front of it? That is a Win Keyless Sirius with GMK Bingsu, which is running right now. Yeah, it's got a Shishi on it and a Jam Jams on it. Shishi's from Keyforge. Jam Jams from Sody Pops. But thank you, man. Appreciate it. What switches in the build I'm doing right now? These are Taro ball switches, which are similar to the Lilac tactile switch. Boy, howdy. Lubazuka, thank you for the follow. And Dimitri Elf, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my guys. Oh, man. Did anyone else looking to get some fancy new stuff this month? Pick up any keycap sets? Like I said, Bingsu's running over on mexondeck.project.link right now. Get yourself Bingsu round 2. A lot of cool stuff. Dual Shot 2 is running right now. Another set that was somewhat slept on. Got your dielectric grease today. Man, I haven't seen someone use dielectric grease in a while. But congrats, my dude. Hope you enjoy it. What board did you get? What board did you build? Dun, 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 dun. Dude. Grabbed a Piggy 2, Dibble Day. Need to grab Handerbite. Dude. Okay, so Handerbite needed to get bought out to purchase to hit MOQ. And now it's getting a round 2. How well do people really think Handerbite is going to do this month? Is it going to be a 500? Is it going to sell 750? Dude, I am like way blown out on this camera. There we go. The sun's coming out. It's been nice and rainy here past week. Nectar Bite. I'm so hyped to build my first keyboard soon. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dexter is superior. Is Bingsu up yet? I thought they were changing up kitting. Oh, I knew it was supposed to go up on the 21st. So maybe it hasn't. Also, Lubazuka, white on black, definitely worth it. GMK white on black is awesome. Like, you literally cannot go wrong with buying GMK white on black. They posted on Instagram that they were changing the kitting due to feedback. Hope it goes up soon. Hype for that set. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that they were listening rather than just going forward with it. They're listening to the community. And they said, hey, you know what? Let's fix this kitting. Could sell a little bit more. And yeah. Some GMK Mizu and a Fuji 65. Hell yeah. Dexter's Superior asked, does it really matter how good of paintbrushes you have? It's one of those things, it doesn't necessarily matter. But it does help. Like having a solid brush like these. I used normal paintbrushes before, and then we got these from Kinetic Labs. So, which you can check it out. We got a little link, helps us out if you use it. We do get a little kickback, but I started using these before that even happened. It's part of the reason why that happened. These paintbrushes, they have 0 and 00. They're really nice. Like, they have this nice little like ergonomic triangle. You can hold on to them a little bit better. And yeah, I like it. You can also set it down on the desk and it's not going to roll away, which is important because sometimes you need to just put that brush down for a second. Nice, man. Are those JWK stabs? No, these are C3 equals. They are not Duroc stabs. They're C3 equals stabs. One of the few things that I would likely, depending on how these go, be okay with people buying from TKC. I don't say that often, so just like not even holding back anymore. Just not even holding back. Oh man. All right. The inserts and housings are done here. Put this guy away and bust out our dedicated DBZ BDZ. How many keyboards do I have? 6, 7? I don't even know right now. Too many. More than I need. More than I need. Good Lord. Well, I have my Sirius. That's on the table. I have an Iron 165. A Bauer. I have an Orange 75. An Osa, which is an Alice style board. And my Baka. And then I have a couple other boards that are just like kind of not worth mentioning because I've had them for like forever and they're not like good boards. I have two Tada 68s that are literally the first boards I ever had. All right. LOL Sussy Baka Keeb. What? Like Baka, like Chewbacca. Where is Bingsu running? It's going to be running on Project Keyboard. It doesn't look like it started just yet. As chat was informing me, it looks like they are redoing some kitting for it. So that way they can kind of please a couple more people and get it out as soon as possible. So they're redoing some kitting, so it'll be a couple more days. But I imagine it will definitely be out. It'll likely be running at some point before or at the beginning of June. I'm not sure exactly. I have to ask 159. Is that glue? No, it's not, Pona. Good night, Lou Bazooka. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and get some good sleep. This is not this is not glue. It's still lube. This is a it's called XHT D or BDZ. It's a not Miller Stevenson. What's the company? I can't remember. The same company that makes 205 grade 0. It's just a lube. It's just a thicker lube. And you're welcome, SCK Online. I do need to change up my keyboard because I've been using this keyboard for like a month and a half. A little bit in the ditch there. Hot Ones minute. Dude, really? Really? You're gonna do that to me? Okay. I did just get some new hot sauce that I'm excited about, so let me finish this stab and then I'll grab that and ruin my life for a minute. If you don't know what Hot Ones Minute is, basically I have to eat a chip with very spicy hot sauce on it and then not drink water for a minute while giving a hot take about something in the community. So let me think about what my hot take is. Think of a hot take. A fresh hot take. Man. All right. I'm going to go grab some hot sauce. Give me a second. Ooh, static age. I like it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Because it applies because we stream on Twitch. We're on Twitch right now. I don't know why I grabbed multiple crackers or multiple chips. I just need one. All right. So this hot sauce, this is actually one of my buddies, Pepper Pat hot sauce from Texas. This is a ghost pepper, like garlic sauce. So it's pretty hot, but it's really good. Are you incorporating chips into the board? No, I'm doing the hot ones minute. So let's go with a big chip. Get a little bit on there. Come on. Okay. I think that's enough, but there we go. There's the dab. That's a sufficient amount of sauce. Okay. Damn. It's hot, but it's really good. Okay. All right. So, yesterday, Twitch decided that they wanted to make they finally answered the question that a lot of people have had about what do we do about the hot tub meta. They created the hot tub pools and beaches category. A little bit more here. Let's get it up. You may be saying to yourself, doesn't that just make it the Coomer zone? Isn't that where the Coomers just go to get their maximum amount of coom? And to that I say, yes. But the reason why hot tub streams were so successful, I feel like I'm not doing you well enough. That's just too good. I'm going to do another one. The reason why they are so successful is because people just search just chatting, right? They don't just search random like categories on Twitch. So my theory is that the hot tub meta and the hot tub stream and that category itself is going to die by the end of summer. That's my hot take. I think the hot tub meta will be dead by July, August timeframe. Because you already saw it. You know, I checked in last night. I was looking at them. I was seeing, you know, where are they at viewer-wise, right? You look at some of them, some of the biggest names that were getting like 40, 50,000 viewers. They're getting like 5. On day one, when everyone's like, what is this? You know? So, It's gonna die. And then we're gonna move on to something else. Dutch Master, how you doing? So that could be my hot ones minute. That hot sauce is not hot enough to be justifiable for the hot ones minute. I should have done the ghost pepper jam. Gymnastics, yeah, next. Dude, all I'm saying is bikini yoga. It's happening. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. All right, back to the build. But yeah, I mean, hey, I'm glad Twitch finally did something. The thing that I think was the downfall of the Twitch meta, or of the hot tub meta being prevalent in the just chatting section itself, is that you had females who were basically bookended by other female streamers who were basically half naked, which opens the fully clothed females up to a lot of scrutiny. And you basically set an expectation of like, hey, I have to get naked or get, you know, almost naked on stream in order to make money. Which, honestly, you know, get your bag, right? Like, do what you want. Like, if you're making money, people are paying you for it, go right ahead. But like, when it starts causing other people toxicity, and it makes it no longer an even playing field, that's when it became a problem. So, you know, like, nothing against, you know, Amaranth and Indie Fox and all the other ones that do hot tub streams. Like, awesome. Dudes are paying for you to just sit there in a pool and just make moderately creepy innuendos, and then you walk away for like half an hour every 20 minutes to go put on a different bikini, and everything's basically like a subathon where it's like, I only go if you give me money. I only keep going till you give me money. It's like, respect, you're making the bag, but can't be out here making Twitch, which is founded on gaming, which is already toxic, especially towards women, even more toxic towards women, you know. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with him making money with it, like props. Like, if you want to do that, I think, like I said, my problem is that it didn't feel right being in the just chatting section. So I'm happy that they did make the hot tub pools and beaches channel or a category. Now, if we could just get them to make a keyboard, you know, a keyboard channel, we'd be doing it. Okay. Or a keyboard category, not channel. Keep saying channel, but I mean category. Because dudes can't behave, yeah. Streamers not making it toxic, their viewers are. Exactly. And the problem is that, so then this is interesting with the way Twitch works now. You know, say Amaranth hosts, she finishes up her stream, her hot tub stream. You know, she's got 15, 20, 25,000 viewers. And she hosts a smaller female streamer that's just playing games or doing just chatting, watching, like reacting to YouTube videos or just talking with their chat about something. Making a tier list or doing one of the other things that just chatting streamers do. If people from that raid are toxic, the way Twitch works now, it falls back onto the channel owner who provided the raid. And you can actually get banned for having a toxic viewer base. And we've seen it happen with, I believe it happened with XQC. He got banned for his viewers on a raid being toxic towards someone. If not him, there's been a couple examples of that happening where the viewers cause the streamer to get banned. Even though the streamer had, you know, realistically had nothing to do with what happened in the chat. They could still, so y'all could get me banned. Please don't. But I guess you could if you hated me enough. But if you hated me that much, I don't know why you would be here. So but no. I'm excited. I'm happy. But as far as a hot take about the community right now, I was thinking about this. It's interesting because I was looking it up. I was looking info about these stabs before I started stream today. And I have a theory of TKC. And I know we talk a lot about how much we're not fans of them, and this is not going to be a good take either. But this is just a theory. Is that TKC is shutting out basically shutting out the community and doing their own thing. And when I say that, I mean TKC's not really running GMK sets anymore. They're just running Infinity sets. They do their own desk mats, which are made completely different than everyone else's in the community. Their collaborations have seemed to be fairly limited. They don't really like to collaborate on boards. They like to hire a designer and then not give them credit. And yeah, I think that they are basically trying to go full in-house to try to make as much money as possible. Try to skip every middleman they can, create their own partnerships, and just do their own thing. Because they want to make as much money as possible, which there's nothing wrong with making money. But I think when you start shutting out the community, you start shutting out offerings, you're going to have some pushback from the community themselves. And Frass Gungan, they are C3 equals stabs. All right. I mean, they basically have a monopoly on the lube market in the US. You have to buy wholesale from them. Yeah. I think that's what they're trying to do in every capacity. Is be that. Are they any good? You know, I don't know. This is my first time using the V2. Um, so I will let you know here in just a second. I'm trying to write. Jason is trying to grow TKC to the point where someone will buy the company. He only cares about money. You know, I think that I don't think you're wrong. I think you are right with that statement. I think all he cares about is the bottom line. That it's a business, not a love for the community anymore. And I think that they're making sacrifices on their products for business purposes, for money purposes, rather than to make the product better. Those are the only thing I buy from TKC. Yeah, exactly. Not shunning you for buying these, by the way. So what or who is TKC? The Key Company. So I'm assuming that I've never used these before. I'm assuming these go on here, like a Band-Aid mod rather than on the stab themselves. After using C3 and Duroc V1 and V2 stabs, I've gone back to Cherry. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I love me some Cherry. Honestly, I should have just done these before stream. Easier with tweezers. You know what? You're right. I don't know what happened to my ceramic tweezers, which I love. I got a couple things that I have to like find from the move still, and my ceramic tweezers are one of them. Interesting. Interesting. Dude, it's getting brighter outside. I'm getting blown up. I'm getting blown out. Let's see. Let's go F4. There we go. Have you used these before? Deeds? Have you used these stabilizer gasket filmy things. I know at one point, Chewy or Dave was big on the Band-Aid mod back in 2018, 2017, 2018. Back when that train really got going. And I was like, does that really do anything? And he's like, yeah, dude. And then we tried it without it, and he's like, it doesn't really do that much. I was like, no, it doesn't. Like, it's kind of a waste of time. Yeah, it is. Did I just totally put that in the wrong place? I think I did. I definitely did. We're not ISO out here. Okay. Am I using all of these? I tried the Epsi mod on my first build. Probably not going to do it again. Yeah. I mean, it definitely does something, but it's just whether or not it's enough or like worth it, right? The problem here is there was band-aids on here before. So there's like little bits of band-aid residue that I'm dealing with. These are not at all straight, but hey, it's okay. I mean, they're straight enough. Can't remember. Did you say did you try salmons in a build yet? No, I haven't. I actually don't even have my salmons yet. They should be coming in here soon. Got some on the way from Kinetic Labs. So I'm excited for that. I'm actually having better luck without the tweezers. Okay, wait. I don't know which one it is. Let me put that back. Okay, I'm gonna put that back. Let me figure out the bottom row real quick. Okay. Okay. How long have I been into mechanical keyboards? Since 2017. Oh yeah, it's got a lower wire. I think it's that one. What is this one? We want to do, I think it's 1.25, 1.25, 1.25. Man, these little PCB mount legs on these Taro ball switches are pretty rough. Okay, get that one. I'm gonna guess that it's and then I want to do 1.25 and then 1. And then it's definitely not this. Is it? One point two five, 1.25.
Slap at the bass.
Slap at the bass. Chewy with the Prime Gaming sub. What up, dude? How is your Saturday going, Mr. Dave? Mr. Dave. Like one of your students. Your boy's just out here trying to figure out this bottom row, you know? You're at Target? Dude. Hell yeah. Ooh, boy howdy. Be like that sometimes. So that is not the right hole either. Let's see, that's this side's good. Maybe it's that's fine. It's this guy. Hey, there we go. Bottom row, baby. It's always important to figure out your bottom row. So which ones are we going in? So we're just following the solder spots from before. Okay. All right. We can do that. We can get that done. Okay. That's not what I wanted to have happen. But it's okay. Because I know where all this goes now. What did I just put? My brain doesn't work sometimes. All right. Those to the side. We'll need those later. All right. Inside, outside. Let's get our little stab thingy. What are you getting at Target, Chewy? Get me anything cool? I bet he's gone. I think I'm gonna get to see Dave tomorrow morning. He's gonna come over. He's gotta pick up some stuff, drop off some stuff, see the new digs, the new spot. All right, our gasket thingies are all on. Let's get these stabby boys in. Interesting that this one has the interesting like wire placement. The wire's on the bottom. I feel like we might have an issue. I feel like I might actually have an issue in the case because of that. Granted, this is a Clueboard PCB. I just double ripped this back. Come on. Open up. There we go. All right. One down. This is a desoldered PCB, so you will see that. But I did check everything before stream to make sure it all worked. Made sure everything was good to go. Anyone else have big plans today? On this beautiful Saturday afternoon? I don't need. Is anyone going out and do anything fun tonight? Is anyone doing anything fun at home tonight? Building a board, lubing some switches, having a nice night in with a significant other. Ordering some fancy delivery. I feel like that's what I would be doing on most Saturday nights. Like, we don't need to go out. Just watch a movie. Get some fancy food. Either make some fancy food or get it delivered if you're lazy like I am most of the time. Actually, not anymore. Been good as of late. Eating at home, trying to eat better, eat a little bit healthier, lose a little weight, get my thickness down. I know Chewy's been going on walks again. Been doing the same. Trying to take a mile walk every morning, every evening when I get home from work, and then every night before I go to bed. So banging out a little mile walk with the pupper. All right. These are so bright. These stabs are so freaking bright, man. I don't know why I'm doing that. I've got a magnetic screwdriver. Alrighty. Stabs are in. Give them the old college try. Let's put the we can put the board on here. Okay. Come on, acrylic. Don't be a little bitch. Oh, I can do that later. Hell yeah. Sometimes with desolder boards, they like to be a pain in the ass. to get the switches in because they all bend. Like right now. Okay. Alrighty. Grab some keycaps. You know, I don't know if this keycap set that was sent has the right.
This is not right.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I'm not gonna be able to use this keycap set. You have to have two 2.25 shift keys. And this one does not.
Unless I can't find.
So I have to put a different keycap set on this, but it's okay. These are all good though. Well, crap. Yeah. Sorry, man. I mean, I guess I could put like a... I don't know. There's not another 2.25 in there. Yeah. Man. Is it really like that? All right, let's get it going. Turn the soldering iron on. This is definitely going to need do you have an artisan that I don't have any artisans that are not 1U. Every artisan that I own is 1U. Is Clueboard selling boards again? You know, I'm not sure. I know he bought this on the secondhand market. Just like, and a little bit more. Interesting. Yeah, only asked because I have one, but notice they haven't. Yeah, it's been a while. Is there gonna be look at something real quick? Okay. I think there's going to end up being, I think this is one of the things about a Clueboard. So there tends to be a small gap between the switch. I can't tell. We'll see. Let me get all the switches in and see if I can get any gaps between the switches and the plate. I mean, the switches and the PCB taken care of. But it looks like it might be that's happening due to the stabs. Interesting. All right, so you see what I'm talking about? See if I can get it to focus. Focus. See the little gap? And it's not like the normal gap, but I think it's because of the stabs. The stabs are too tall. I mean, it'll work still, but it won't. It's not gonna make a huge difference. It's just more of a aesthetic thing. Sorry if I'm shaking the desk. Just trying to make sure that these all get in. I had to change up my mounting style on the new with the new apartment for my overhead cam. I don't have quite as much room for my actual like desk setup, because like as you can tell, my apartment really is just one big hallway, and so I don't have the same space to where I can section off if I wanted to be able to have a functional living room as well as my like desk setup. So just gonna get them all on the plate first. A decent option. Excuse me. Man. I suppose integrated plate for $200 isn't considered great. I think the Clueboard, even at $200, is still a good value. I mean, just because there's other stuff that's coming out that's cheaper, that's different mounting styles, doesn't necessarily mean that it's a better mounting style. You know, integrated plates are hard to come by, you know? But hey, who knows? Maybe they'll release more. I'm not sure. Enjoy my Clueboard. I built it with inks, and I would still recommend it to people who are though and talking community members. Yeah, I think it's a good. I think it's a good option. XDeeds, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me build this for you. Talking to community members, it feels like people aren't into the style. Yeah, and I think that's kind of, it's a little bit the layout, and integrated I think scares people because it is not a popular layout. I mean, a popular mounting style. Yeah, it's been a long time really since an integrated layout board was super popular. The last one was the M60A. Or I guess B, because they released it twice, but that pin's about to bend. So, typing on a new board, keep hitting enter, and I haven't configured the key map. ID80, nah, dude, it's a Clueboard. Dude, fuck ISO, man. Oh, ID80 as a integrated. Tokyo 60 was kind of popular and is tested, yeah, integrated plate. But it wasn't like hype, you know? Neither of those are hype. M60 was like was a hype integrated plate. Oops. So I just jack my arm against the desk. Roka 60, what up? How you doing? It being Ramba probably helps the hype. Yeah, exactly. But it's also like, you know, still, I guess the point still stands, you know, regardless of if it was Rama or not. They didn't bring back the integrated plate with it, you know? I guess is what I'm trying to get at. It's not like them releasing that and it being successful didn't do wonders for the integrated plate like we've seen other boards do for gasket mount or top mount. Integrated plates and you are enemies? Why is that? I thought you liked them. Thought you were a fan. Oh no, that's Lee Turk. Why are you enemies? Lee Turk. What happened? What did integrated plates do to you? The included rubber feet suck. Sure. I don't know. All right. Now I've got two. All right, we gotta get some weight on these switches. Like my sound effects. Didn't really work. Okay. I think that that's just like how it has to be. Okay. So I think this is just how it's going to be. Like I can't. So short of shaving down the stabs, there is going to be a fairly reasonable gap between the PCB and the switches. The switches are mounted securely in the plate. But the stabs themselves, these stabs are oh, this one doesn't even let me make sure that these are still good. All right. I'm just gonna have to roll with it the way it is. Try to. All right. This one. So that one. Just looking for bent pins now. Row 1's all good. Row 2. Have that 1. 3. 4. 'Good. And then row 5. We're set. So just this one. All right. We are set and ready to solder. Get that out of the way. Let's get the solder going. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Gotta love when you got a band, people. Freaking bots. Freaking bots. You wanted to be famous though? True. Is this a bot strategy to have two of different accounts have the same message? I guess. I wonder if that's why more streamers have been using follower only mode as of late. I feel like I've seen follower only mode way more often in the last, few months than I had before. Isn't that a good giveaway? Yeah. So I guess I can steal Nathan's spiel and do my my sponsor shout out while I solder. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors and partners. Go to Omnitype. You can go to mexondeck.omnitype.com. Check out GMK DualShot 2 running all month long. I love my set of DualShot, and they've come back to add some additional kits, including a Katakana base kit, which I must say is pretty freaking sexy looking. So check that out over at mexondeck.omnitype.com. Up next, Project Keyboard. As we were talking about earlier, GMK Bingsu is getting rekitted and rerun. Should be coming out in the next couple days, so keep your eyes peeled for that. That'll be available over at mexondeck.project.link. And then next up, we have got Canon Keys. You can go to canonkeys.com/mexondeck. Check out some of these switches. These Taro ball switchers are going to be over there. They've got tons of stuff in stock, as well as I'm not sure if they have the Devastating TKL was still in stock, and a B stock unit as of Wednesday may be gone now, but keep your eyes peeled for that. They're always putting more up there. And then last but not least, in our sponsors, shout out to Kinetic Labs. Get some of the best accessories and other little bits to make your keyboard experience, your build experience, your storage experience great. You can head on over there, kineticlabs.com/mexondeck. Check it out. Pick yourself up some brushes or some switch containers. It's all good stuff. It is all good stuff. And then next up, we've got our partners. You can go to zapcables.com, get yourself a DIY kit, build yourself a nice fancy cable. We use Zap cables here on the stream, and we love them. I haven't had an issue with mine since I got it, so it's pretty freaking nice. Next up, you can go to Typebeast, go to typebia.st. I was like, where is this? You can go to typebia.st, sign up for the Type Beast newsletter. It drops every few weeks. You can stay up to date with things that are happening in the community, whether it's group buys, new boards, new sets, new interest checks, things going on. So sign up, be in the know. Next up, Smith & Rune. Go to smithrune.com. Check out more info there about the Iron 165 and the Iron 180. Again, they will be doing a Iron 165 Polycarb in stock edition run here shortly. They'll have more info there on the website as well as on their Discord, so be sure to check out both of those. And then last but not least, 3D Keebs. Again, getting yourself some accessories. You need some lube? 3D Keebs has got it. You need some switches? 3D Keebs has got it. You need a big ass mouse pad? 3D Keebs has got it. Davis is on vacation right now, so she's going to be out for a few weeks, but I believe you can still pick stuff up, and she'll send it out to you once she gets back. So yeah, that's our sponsors and partners. The Hiragana or Katakana set for a DualShot, yeah, it's pretty sweet, isn't it? It looks pretty freaking good. All right. Getting near the end of this soldering. I think I'm going to put Metaverse on this because I know I've got every key I need. And I just like Metaverse. Oh, dude, we get it. You drive a truck. We know. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but there's someone that was like going ham with his truck. Are you able to do the step caps? Yeah. Yeah, step caps is already taken care of there, my dude. Yeah, basically the only thing that you need for that keycap set that you provided is another 2.25 shift key. So that's the thing about the 660 layout, is that because it doesn't use the 1.75, it uses a 2.25 right shift. It can be a little bit weird in non like GMK sets. Mm. 2.25 is nicer looking though, IMO. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I feel like I just look at 1.75 so often because like every board that I have is 1.75. But I could see that. Yeah. I honestly didn't even think about it when I was looking through the set. Granted, the set and shipping got all out of whack of the little tray, but it's okay. We'll get you built up with a nice set. Make sure it still looks mighty fancy. Wish GMK had a standard instead of a vendor having to go out of their way to do it. Oh, you mean like the you're talking about the box that he used on the outside of Metaverse? Yeah, I thought it was a nice touch. I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the new boxes either. But it is what it is. All right. And make sure everything is good and working. Let's let y'all see though. All right. Weird layout. Whoever had this board before programmed this as Windows. Weird. Weird, but everything works. This is an easy one to put together. Make sure we get our acrylic on correctly. I'm not going to go fully in quite yet. Okay. Just making sure this acrylic layer is like somewhat lined up so you don't have weird gaps. Is that a test button? It's a reset button, yeah. All right. All right, let me go grab a Metaverse and then we'll throw it on there. And go from there. All right. Questions. 88-bit llama asks, what does the PCB have built-in LEDs for underglow? No, it doesn't. I don't know. I think the initial PCB did. Yeah, this PCB did, but I don't know if you can see it. This thing is destroyed. This thing's destroyed. So, like, all those black and brown marks, that's not from me desoldering it. That's like, those were there. So, in fact, it was actually worse before I desoldered it. So, but yeah, this did have underglow. All right, I changed my mind though. We're not using Metaverse. We're using a set that I think will match a little bit better. The theming Hyperfuse Origins. In honor of Hyperfuse finally being done, Hyperfuse round 1. We're gonna get some Hyperfuse Origins on this guy. That is a 6U spacebar. How does that happen with the it's just over. That's also a 6U. Where's my 6.25? Looks like wait. There it is. What keycap bin is that? So this is the. These are the keycap bins from Omnitype. Fancy little keycap. So this is Hyperfuse Origins. I think this matches decent. You got the. It's close. It's close. It's got purple in it too, which is nice. Front shift. Tab. Nope, we're doing 1.25s. And put our salt up there. This is big boy caps. Use dish soap to clean your lube brushes. Sometimes. It's a pretty beefy base kit for Hyperfuse Origins. Yeah, it is a bigger base. There. That's not the right page up. I don't use dish soap to clean my brushes. I'll use like a Myers soap. You know, like the all natural soaps or whatever. That's what I use to clean them. I think you'd be fine using dish soap. I just don't want to be like too aggressive with it and it damage the brush itself. So like a natural soap. It's kind of like how with like when you are washing like microfiber cloth, so you want to use like a pretty natural one and a pretty light detergent to do that. Like a free and gentle detergent. Damn, you discolored your assembly set. I have an ultrasonic cleaner that I'll use to clean my keycaps. Wait, dish soap can change the color of plastic? I think it can. I mean, based on 8-Bit Llama's experience, it definitely can. Wait. Wait. Dumb. Altger. Wait, what is this from? This is a different keycap set. I don't know what that's from. I always clean my GMK keycaps with a little soap. It's probably one of those things. If you go light, you're fine, but if you go pretty heavy, you run into some issues. Might depend on the soap. To be fair, I was cleaning it since I was exposed to a house fire. And my other set, which I cleaned, denture tablets, didn't seem to have any color degradation. Interesting. Well, I'm sorry that you had a house fire or you needed to do that. That sucks. Wrong page down. Dude, where are my keys that I need? This point. Need you. I need you. I need you. And you. There we go. Wait. We're missing 7 and O. O's right there. Where's 7? Alright, now we gotta do the page down find. I think this is the right page down. It is definitely the right page down. Yes. I don't know what this goes to. I think this goes to Chewy's Modern Dolch. I'll throw it in there. Or it went to like Honeywell or something. Dyslexic, what up, dude? How you doing? All right, let's get the build mat out of here. All the nastiness, all the gunk, the grind. Dude, it's good, man. How are you? How is your Saturday so far? Yeah, dude, I think this looks I think this looks good. I think it matches really well. I don't know if I like these. I don't think I like these. Do you have an artisan with this? I do. Not really. Yeah, I don't know if I like these. JKB ZZS, thank you. I'm not gonna worry about it right now though. I'm not gonna really worry about it. I think it looks pretty freaking good. You got that, and then it's nice and teal on the bottom, which is a pretty color. You know, a set that I think would look really good with this is GMK Modern Dolce Light. I think would look really good on this. But you all are probably interested in seeing how this sounds. Let's get in a little bit closer. Or GMK Phosphorus. Agreed. All right. Let's let you hear this. So, I mean, it doesn't sound amazing. It doesn't sound awful. It sounds pretty decent. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to sound incredible. It's nice. It's actually more subdued than I would have expected. It's deep. It's relatively deep sounding. These switches do actually feel pretty nice. These are lubed with G Lube. They feel like they'll be better over time rather than right now. Yeah, the board feels good. It's not going to be some punchy sounding board. It's just not designed for that, but I think it looks good. I think it came out well. I think it sounds better than I actually anticipated. But yeah, I think it looks nice. I think it does look really good with Hyperfuse Origins on it. Does look really good. But yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's a Clueboard. It's a classic in the community. So I think that's gonna do it for the stream today. I'm gonna find someone to raid here in a second. But I do want to let everyone know, if you're watching, that on Tuesday this week we are doing our interview stream. So typically we do interviews on Wednesday, but we're doing on Tuesday. And we're going to be having Switch Doctor AU on from all the way from Australia. So she's coming on. It's going to be a good time. So come hang out with us Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. And then Wednesday will be our normal weekly episode. Will be on Wednesday this week at 8 p.m. So come hang out with us Tuesday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Again, it's going to be with Miss Switch Doctor AU. So come hang out with us. All right, let's see who's on. Who can we raid? Yeah, dude. Switch Doctor. It's going to be a good time. Who can we raid? Checking out Makers and Crafting here. Trying to find someone.
Tallulah, come on, the bus is about to
Whoa.
leave.
Dude, Dyslexic, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, my dude. We're going to raid Unreal keyboards. Oh, I don't have a keyboard plug-in. I only see Mr. Keebs in Portuguese and Andy. There's this guy that he's working on a Real Force TKL. He's doing a Lubin tube. Or you want to do Hannah Bart? I'm down to do Hannah Bart. Finder. Oh yeah. First keyboard and cable construction. She's just getting in it. So we are going to be raiding. Whoops. Used to split backspace. Raid Hannah Bart. Alright, so we're going to be raiding Hannah Bart. So go give her some love. She's building her first board, looks like. As well as a cable. So go check her out. And again, we're closing up shop tonight. But we will be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. I look forward to seeing everyone there hanging out with Miss Switch Doctor AU all the way from Australia. So y'all have a good rest of your Saturday and enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back on Tuesday. Bye now.
By the way, I would be one of those keyboard nerds, so you know. Where's that? Hey! That's on deck. Thanks for that, babe. By the way, I don't know how loud the other volume